Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our second annual Digital Transition Fair on Zoom. Hopefully next year we will be in person. We have a lot of presenters, so we're going to try and keep our schedule moving today. We've got presenters for supported employment, vocational training, day programs, independent living skills, college, work, all kinds of exciting services. We do have Spanish interpretation available. If you click on the globe on the bottom right-hand side of your screen, you'll be able to get Spanish interpretation. We also have a chat box. So if you have any questions, please put your questions in the chat box. We will also be raffling a Kindle Fire for any students that are participating today. You can put your name in the chat box and send it to Aaron Goudreau, and that will get you entered in the raffle prize. If there's teachers out there, you can also email me the list of your students that are participating, and that can also get the students put in the raffle. Okay, first up, we have two super self-advocates. We've got Jessica and we've got Dina from SAC 6.
Are we going to start the PowerPoint?
Yep. 1 sec. Give me 1 sec.
Hey, Larry.
Hi, Jessica.
That's that's what you had. Okay. Hi, my name is Dina Feifel, and I am a consultant for SAC 6, and I represent Valley Caps Plus Manteca and the EMSC Board of Directors.
Hi, my name is Jessica Casada, and I am the SAC 6 Vice Chairperson and Secretary. And I am sensitive about the caps of Manteca.
We are happy to tell you about SAC 6. Our mission is to help support local chapters.
We will learn and from discover and keep links of communication open between people who make decisions that impact the lives of people who dimensional disabilities.
A little about SAC 6. We are adults with developmental disabilities who are self-advocacy from Amador, Calaveras, San Joaquin, Stanislaus, and Tony counties. We are at the table where decisions are made so our voices can be heard. To be a self-advocate means to speak up for yourself.
What does a self-advocacy council be ideal? Self-advocacy council does many different things. We are confident with a Valley Mountain Regional Center as their consumer advocate and consumer advocacy community. Here are a few of the things that we do. Organized area self-advocacy meetings. Every 3 months, we hold these meetings in San Quentin, Santa Cruz, and the Mountain continues.
During COVID-19, we'll start these chats to stay connected. SAC 6 Friday Zoom chat sent April 24th, 2020. We let the MOC know about issues, concerns, and problems. We help self-advocates attending local and statewide advocacy conference. We help self-advocates start more self-advocacy group in your region.
We let. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I think I just wrote that already. Sorry. There are a few reasons that can be found on the VMC website on our SAC 6 page that giving you more definition. There are 2 ways to get info on SAC 6 on the VMC website. Go to www.vmc.net, check customer tab, and scroll down to SAC 6 a tab, or go to www.vmc.net and scroll down to community partners and check on the SAC 6 logo. SAC 6 learns to people who, and when we learn about new needs and our visions, we let VMC know by finding out the new services, needs, and continuous fund.
We get support from VMOC and SCDD. We work together to reach self-advocates in our 5 counties. We are the self-advocates leaders in your region.
The SAC 6 is goodness. The SAC 6 attendant and participation as a meetings at meetings, communities, boards, and advisory community or voice are ahead, so that there is nothing about us without us.
Questions? Any questions? Phone 209-955-3306 or SAC6@VMOC.net or Facebook on SAC 6. We hope to meet you, so thank you.
Thank you, Dina, and thank you, Jessica. You guys did great.
Yeah.
If anybody's interested in joining SAC 6, please contact them. They are also sponsoring a dance party on May 7th for the graduates of 2021. And that's going to be from 11 to 12. And the info on that dance party will be in the chat room, and we've sent out some flyers too. So anybody who's interested, please join them for that dance party to celebrate the graduates. Next up.
Post that now.
What's that? Yes, please. Next up, we have State Council on Developmental Disabilities. That's the PowerPoint, Doug.
Yep, 1 sec.
I just posted the link to the 7-6 dance party flyer, just FYI.
Hang on, I'm working on getting the correct one up here. Sorry, guys.
Hi, you've reached Dina Hernandez with the State Council on Developmental Disabilities North Valley Hills Office, and we are a proud supporter of the Valley Mountain Regional Center's Transition Fairs. So the State Council on Developmental Disabilities North Valley Hills does a lot of things. We protect and advocate the rights of people with developmental disabilities. We educate people with developmental disabilities, their families on their rights. We provide technical assistance. We conduct quality assurance surveys, and we share information on needs and resources in our area. We work with other organizations to improve the quality of services so people with developmental disabilities can live, work, and play as they choose in their own community. We have plain language materials and in other languages. We have lots of transition information, and we also do information and referral. So the best way to contact us here at the North Valley Hills office is through our website, which is scdd.ca.gov, North Valley Hills. And I'm Dina Hernandez at scdd.ca.gov if you want to email us, or you can give us a call at 209-473-6930.
Okay. All right. Well, next up, we have a video that SCDD produced, and it's on the COVID vaccine.
Hi, we're members of the California State Council on Developmental Disabilities, and we want to share information about the COVID vaccine. What is the COVID vaccine? The COVID vaccine is a new medication that can prevent you from getting sick with COVID, the coronavirus or COVID-19. This vaccine helps protect your body so you won't get sick with COVID.
It works by boosting your immune system. This helps your body fight COVID. The vaccine is given as a shot in your arm. You need to get 2 shots for the vaccine to work. The second shot is given 3 to 4 weeks after the first shot. Right after the vaccination, some people's arms hurt. Other people get sore muscles, a headache, a fever, or a sore throat that lasts days or 2. Some people do not get any side effects. After the second shot, it's unlikely you'll be able to catch COVID.
Who could get the vaccine and when? Beginning March 15th, healthcare providers may use their judgment to vaccine people who are at the highest risk of developing life-threatening illness or death for COVID-19, and this includes people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. The vaccine is going to be given in different places, such as pharmacies, hospitals, and special clinics. You might not have a choice about where to get it and who gives it to you. This is because there's not enough for everyone yet. Your service provider or doctor to tell you how your vaccine will be given.
Do I have to get the COVID vaccine? It's your decision whether to get the vaccine or not. It's up to you to make the best choice for your health. And that may or may not be getting the vaccine.
If you have a person make your health decisions for you, talk to them about how you feel about getting the vaccine. Your health care provider and doctor can also answer those questions.
How does COVID vaccine work? A vaccine works by giving your body tools to fight the virus that can make you sick. These tools are called antibodies. Antibodies are used by your immune system to fight the virus. Each type of the virus has its own type of antibodies. That is why vaccines only work for one type of illness. The vaccine uses a new type of technology called mRNA that teaches our bodies to fight the coronavirus.
Is the COVID vaccine safe? Scientists believe that the COVID vaccine is generally safe. It's still new. It's still a lot of information that scientists are still learning. If you have any questions or worry about how the COVID vaccine might impact you, talk to your doctor or healthcare professional. Talk to the person that knows your health the best and who knows about the vaccine.
I have heard scary things about the vaccine. There is a lot of rumors about the vaccine that are simply not true. To find out what is true, it's a good idea to talk to someone who knows the facts, like a healthcare professional.
How do I make a good decision about getting or not getting the vaccine? Many people think what might be good about taking the vaccine and what might not be good. Some questions you might think about. Do you have a condition that makes you more likely to become very sick for COVID? Do you live with, work with, or spend time with someone who's likely to become very sick from COVID? Health problems like diabetes, heart disease, and cancer can increase your risk from COVID. Having Down syndrome or living in a group home can increase your risk of COVID. If you're not sure if you're high risk, you can ask your doctor or healthcare provider. You can also talk to your doctor or healthcare provider about what are the best things are for you to think about when making this decision. Thank you for watching. And for more COVID-related information in plain language, go to scdd.ca.gov.
Okay, well, since that video has been released, the vaccine is now available to anyone 16 and over. So if you are interested, that's something you want to consider. VMRC is hosting a vaccination event in San Joaquin County at the VMRC office next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you're interested in registering, you can click on our website and there's a spot to register, or you can contact your service coordinator and they can assist you with that. Next up, we have self-determination, and that's Elizabeth Diaz.
Let me bring her over.
Okay.
And let me get her presentation up. Oops.
Hey, so good morning, everyone. I'm going to be presenting about self-determination today. So I want everyone to be very excited because it's a brand new program that we're still learning about. So we'll get you as much information as we can today. And then I'll give you dates where you can go and learn more. So basically, self-determination is another way how Regional Center can provide services to anyone that qualifies for Regional Center services over the age of 3. Regional Center services provide traditional services, self-directive services, and then self-determination. So Governor Brown signed the law into self-determination back in 2013. And I know I said this is a new program, but it did take about 5.5 years for us to, get it started. And then we had a 3-year rollout, which was a soft rollout initially of 2,500 participants statewide. So we are currently within that 3-year, and it is expected to open up to anybody who's interested in self-determination by July of 2021. So it's coming up very, very soon, and we're still learning about the program. To be eligible for the self-determination program, again, you have to be receiving services from the Regional Center, be over the age of 3, and be considered to live in the community. And this does include people who live in care homes. So people living in care homes do qualify to be in the self-determination program. See. There are 5 principles for self-determination, as you can see on here: freedom, authority, support, responsibility, and confirmation. So freedom to plan your own life and to make your own decisions, just like anyone else without a disability. The authority that you decide how the money is spent for your services and supports. Support, these are people that you will choose to help you live, work, and play within your community. And with all of that comes a lot more responsibility. So, you know, to make decisions in your life is to be accountable to using, you know, the public money that we accept. So, and it's also, you know, how to be valued and the role that we play within our community. And I heard this earlier, you know, nothing about me without me. And this is confirmation. You are the most important person within self-determination. And this is all about your goals, your dreams, and how we can support you. And not only that, it's bigger, you know, it goes out to the larger community. How can you be supported within our community? So be involved, be a part of your own community. For those that were selected and the soft rollout, you know, they had to attend a self-determination orientation. For those who are interested in participating in self-determination, you also have to attend a self-determination orientation. I would suggest get it out of the way and start now. We offer it once a month. The next slide, I have dates that are coming up. After the orientation, then we complete a person-centered plan. So anyone who attends the orientation will get a certificate from us stating that they completed the orientation. So when it comes July, you contact your service coordinator and you say, I attended the orientation, I have my certificate. They will contact the self-determination team and we will start on the person-centered plan, scheduling that. Like any other regional center supports and services, we follow with our independent program planning meeting, our IPP meeting. And then we have a little bit of additions that we go into with self-determination. We have an individual budget and so forth, but all of that information will be explained in our orientation. It's a 3-hour long orientation. It does take the full 3 hours. So we go in detail with what every step of being in self-determination is. I can get the slide move. I think I'm, oh, what happened? Okay, here we go. So again, I talked about the orientations. Here we have one coming up in April 27th from 9 a.m. to 12. We have this one May 15th. That's a Saturday for anyone interested in coming on a weekend. And then we have May 19th. If anyone is interested in attending an orientation, please contact your service coordinator. They will provide you with the flyer. It's also in our weekly health advisories. That information is always on there with the link for you to be able to log on and register to any of these orientations. We also invite anyone to attend the local advisory committee. We meet every third Thursday of the month. This is a group that's completed by community agencies, parents, self-advocates. So we invite anyone who's interested in learning more about self-determination. And we are also offering a person-centered. This is an optional training. It's a 6-day training, 6-day 3-hour training. And this opened up this year, 2021. Dates will be posted soon. So that will work on posting those dates for our person-centered training. If you're interested in attending, please always follow up with the weekly health advisory committees and log on to our VMRC website and go into the calendar. You'll see all the events that are coming up and the links to get on. Okay, well, thank you for your time. And I look forward to seeing any of you if you do decide to move forward and attend the orientations. And if there's any questions, I can answer the chat.
Thanks, Liz. Okay, next up, we have a couple independent living service providers. ILS services are available to folks that are 18 years and older that are interested in increasing their independent living skills. And the first presenter is Sean Benson, Community Catalyst.
Let me pull the video up.
Good morning.
Hi, Sean.
Hello. And you have the video?
Yeah, coming right up.
Community Catalyst of California has provided support to people with disabilities since 1983 and veterans since 2010. Our vision is to enhance the lives of our clients through advocacy, empowerment, and support. Our programs are located throughout California. We have an incredible group of employees committed to helping people live, work, and be active members of their communities. Our leadership team and staff stay closely connected to ensure the people we serve and employ receive quality support and training. Our North Valley programs include supported and independent living services, crisis response services, and transportation services. Some examples of how we support through our programs include assistance with shopping for groceries and household supplies, ensuring individuals have what they need to live independently, assistance with meal planning, meal preparation, food safety, choosing healthy food options and meal options, and cooking skills. Assistance with household cleaning, organization, and maintenance. Support with budgeting, bill paying, and managing finances. Accessing resources in the community, such as but not limited to community libraries, social opportunities, exercise and wellness activities, exploring and participating in volunteer opportunities in the community, support with academic and vocational goals, support with being a responsible citizen and participating in activities like the 2020 census, local and state advocacy efforts, and self-advocacy. We have a real focus on helping people stay healthy and safe through education, coaching, providing care packages, and a variety of other ways and methods. And more than anything, we have a huge emphasis on having fun, taking care of each other through celebrations, role modeling, get-togethers, and whatever fun activities we can come up with. Community Catalyst is always working towards providing our clients and staff with the best learning and working environments possible, so everyone has the opportunity to live their best lives. Give us a call if you would like to learn more about what Community Catalyst can offer.
Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome.
Again, that's Community Catalyst. And our next presenter is another ILS company, Community Builders, and we have Stan Grisby and Rose Padilla.
Let me bring them over, Dave.
Okay. Where's Stan?
Hello, we're just trying to get our slide ready, but I am Rosa Padilla, and this is Stan Grisby.
Hey, hello.
Congratulations to class of 2021 and welcome to Community Builders Supported Living Services. And we will get our presentation started shortly.
It wasn't.
Is Stan Grisby's screen up?
He is on the panelist. He
Okay.
doesn't have his camera on, it doesn't look like.
Camera's not on. Okay, just a second.
There he is.
Thank you.
For those of you who are thinking about moving into a place of your own someday, don't worry if you don't know a lot about living independently. Nobody does when they're first starting out. A supported living service, SLS for short, can help you get started and can continue giving you a hand for as long as necessary. Being an adult isn't always easy, but it's always worth it because you get to choose what you want your life to look like. When you decide to try something new, like moving into your first apartment, SLS can help you figure out what you already know and what you would like to learn. One of the first things you'll need to know is how much money you make every month and how much you can afford to pay for rent, PG&E, and groceries. Living alone is expensive, so some people have roommates to help pay the bills. Roommates can make it possible to get a bigger place or live in a nicer neighborhood, and the right roommates can be good company. You can also sign up for discounted PG&E, food stamps, telephones, and other things. Once you know your budget and decided if you want roommates, you can start looking for places to live in your price range. You'll probably look at a lot of different apartments before you find the one that's just right for you. You'll need a few things when you move into your new home, like pots, pans, table, chairs, bed, microwave, pictures, etc. Garage sales and thrift stores are inexpensive and can be a great place to find what you need. Can't forget groceries. SLS can help you with weekly shopping and show you ways to save money and not go over your budget. SLS can teach you cooking basics if you're new to cooking or show you new recipes to prepare. Cooking doesn't have to take a long time or be fancy. It just needs to taste good. Taking care of your apartment doesn't have to take a long time either. Some people do one chore a day, like vacuuming or mopping. Other people choose one day to do everything. If you're not sure how to do something like use a washer and dryer or safely store leftovers, etc., well, SLS can show you anything you need to know. So is that all there is to supported living? Nope. There are places to go and people to see. But how to get where you're going? Well, the bus is one way to go, and SLS can show you how to stay safe in the community. There's a lot going on in the world: work, school, friends, and family. Try something new. Do you have a hobby and want to find others with the same hobby? SLS can help you find them. Maybe you want to learn to hip hop dance, take an art class, or join a club for ping pong players. SLS can help you find what interests you. It's like going on your personal treasure hunt and finding where X marks the spot in your unique life. One last thing, a really important thing. SLS can help you with learning to raise your voice, to tell people what you need or want for your life. And then you can teach someone else to do the same in their life. We all want to belong somewhere, live a life that's meaningful to us, and none of us have to do it all alone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rosa and Stan. All right, next up we have Pacific Life Skills, and we have Holly White and Stacy to present. Oh, and Ingen's here too. And I believe there's.
Good morning. I'm actually here in place of Holly. Holly White is not going to be here today, so you just get me.
You want me to go ahead and play the video, share the video?
Skills Residential Program is a joint project between Kavir Services and the University of the Pacific. Residents in the Life Skills Program live in a 5-bed residential home operated by Kavir Services with formal classes taught by graduate students from the University of the Pacific. Pacific uses a 2-year curriculum developed by the First Place Transition Academy in Phoenix, Arizona. Group classes are taught 5 days a week, 2 hours a day. with learning opportunities that are embedded throughout the day by Kavir staff. Residents need to be able to complete their basic self-care, participate and learn in small group settings, be able to independently communicate their wants and needs, and have no recent history of aggression, self-injury, criminal activity, or active drug use. If you're interested in becoming one of our residents, have your service coordinator submit an application and referral packet. Applications accepted by the screening committee will move on to the evaluation stage. During the evaluation stage, there will be one interview with Pacific staff and one interview with Kavir staff. Individuals accepted into the Life Skills program will begin as there are openings in the residential setting. Feel free to contact us if you have any other questions that we can answer. We look forward to hearing from you.
Okay. Stacy and Ingen, did you have anything you wanted to add?
Not from my side. I would be happy to answer any questions though.
Same here.
If anybody is interested in that residential program, you can contact your service coordinator and see about setting up a tour and possible referral.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we are doing virtual tours, correct, Stacy?
This moment in time, yes.
Thank you. All right, next up we are going to, I'm sorry. Next up, we're going to move on to the employment portion of our program. And we have EJ Emerson, who is the VMRC employment specialist, and he'll be next.
All right. Hello, my name is Enos Edmerson Jr. I'm the employment specialist for Valley Mountain Regional Center, your partner for disability services and support. Please make sure you follow our social media accounts. Specifically, our LinkedIn page is employment related. I post job fairs, hiring events, and employment seminars. It's a pleasure to be presenting today at our 2021 Transition Fair. Today, I want to introduce our local partnership agreement, our LPA, a valuable tool for assisting individuals with finding their dream job. Next slide, Doug. Last year, I presented on the topic of asking, what is your dream job? Remember, it is never too early to start the discussion of an individual's dream job. By the age of 14, there should be an employment objective in the IEP, and by utilizing person-centered planning, start the process of achieving an employment goal. Next slide. Our local partnership agreement, LPA, is a valuable resource to assist with this process. The purpose of the LPA is to streamline services between core partner agencies, DOR, DDS, DOE, to increase competitive integrated employment CIE outcomes for individuals with developmental disabilities. The local partnership agreement document identifies the core partners, the Department of Rehabilitation, DOR, the Department of Education, DOE, and the Department of Developmental Services, DDS. It provides information on each department's services, programs, and contact information related to employment. There are also links on the page that provide updates to the community resources that are by each department. Next slide, Doug. This document is posted to the California Health and Human Services website, chhs.cal.gov. The link to this document is posted in the chat. The updated version of this document will upload automatically, hopefully by the end of May of 2021. VMRC will translate this document in Spanish and send out an email notification, hopefully by August of 2021. The LPA will be posted to our website and social media pages. Thank you all for allowing me to present today, and I look forward to assisting you all with achieving your employment goals. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Enos. Next up, we have Amazon. We're excited to have Amazon here to talk about some employment opportunities, and we have Nathan ready.
All right. Hi, everybody. Let me get my screen going here. Very, very excited to be with all of you today. Thank you so much for having me. So I'm a staffing team leader here. I am with Amazon, and we are very excited to help support people as they graduate out from this program and bringing job opportunities. So I wanted to share kind of how to get started on the application. Amazon has lots of opportunities available to everybody. If you go to amazon.com/allabilities, it will take you to this job landing page, which is really, really informative as well as interesting to kind of navigate around, as there are many, many different things that Amazon provides to accommodate and to drive an inclusive workforce. So it's very, very straightforward. So there's a nice YouTube video here that you can see with that describes people who bring their dogs to work to help them navigate through some really amazing associate success stories as well, and some information on how to find an opportunity that works best for you. So our application process is designed to be as candidate or public friendly as possible. And I have to say, I'm trying not to be biased here, that we've done a pretty good job at Amazon in delivering that result. So once you choose that you want to look for jobs, it's going to take you to this page here. And then you're going to put the city that you want to work in. So I put Stockton, and it's also going to show a radius as well. So you can see we have all of these job openings available in these cities. So Stockton, Tracy, Oakley, and Livermore. That will allow you to start the application process. And as you move through that application process, there will be the opportunity for you to start to reach out if you have an accommodation requirement or accommodation request. You can go in through the application and you can live chat, or you can call them at this number, 188-435-9287, and they will begin to start the accommodation case, so that when you come to the hiring event after you've chosen your shift and you're ready to start working and ready to apply, that will then allow us as a staffing agency to execute that accommodation, as well as when you get into the site as well. So we're very excited to share that. Amazon, we really, really want to drive that inclusive workforce. We care a lot about creating opportunities, and we have many jobs available. So I'm happy to put this link in the chat as well, if that's a possibility, as well as my contact information, in the event you have any questions about the application process or how to reach out to the accommodations team. And that's all I had really to cover today in terms of how to get the application started. You'll learn a lot throughout the process. Amazon has a lot of great highlights and opportunities available. And so we hope that you are able to find an opportunity or find a match that works best for you.
Thank you, Nathan. Appreciate it. Up next, we have our employment partner, Department of Rehabilitation, and we have Robert Hernandez, Zach Nathan, and Suzanne Cornell.
Hi, everybody. I'm Zach Nathan, and I'm going to kick it off here. I'm going to just give a brief overview since we don't have too much time, but I am the Student Services Counselor over at the Department of Rehabilitation, and I can work with any student that happens to go to a high school, or maybe a transition young adult program through their school district. And I can work with students from 16 to the age of 22. And what I do is I basically teach students about employment, and I help them get work experiences. So my main services are job exploration, where I help you find out what kind of job is best for you and teach you all about that job, help you learn about it. I provide work readiness training, where we can do things like help learn how to do job interviews, help you learn how to make resumes and do job applications. I do self-advocacy training, which I'm teaching students how to disclose their disability to a employer that they might be trying to get a job with, or I'll teach them, about reasonable accommodations in the workplace. And then we also have post-secondary training where we teach students about what are your options after you're done with high school. Do you want to take some classes maybe at a community college or look at other types of trainings? So, and then also, like I mentioned, we have the work experience where we can help you get a job where you're getting paid, for working at a store, like maybe a Walgreens or something like that. So anyway, since we don't have too much time, my service coordinator, who's my partner and works with me to provide all these services, she's going to put our contact information in the chat, our names and phone numbers. And I encourage anybody interested just to reach out to me. I'm also going to mention that we do have services available for people who are deaf and hard of hearing. Also, we have services for people who are blind or have a visual impairment. So we're able to accommodate people with those types of disabilities as well. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn it over to our supported employment counselor, Robert Hernandez, who's able to work with people of all ages. So Robert, go for it.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for having me here. Congrats to class of 2021. So yeah, like Zach said, I'm the supported employment counselor, and what I do is I provide ongoing support services for individuals with developmental disabilities to gain gainful employment within their communities. It's usually the same process as Zach explained, but sometimes we use a team effort that involves a lot more people, which includes DOR, VMRC, family members, could be school personnel, sometimes adult service providers to explore educational and vocational goals. What we do is we develop a plan that includes funding services for supported employment individuals, and it can include tuition assistance for college education, short-term training goals, job development, placement services, and of course, job coaching. With those services, they can sometimes last for a period of 2 years, but extended services are available. And if you have any questions, my contact information is also here in the chat. Feel free to reach out and let me know if you want to start services, get an intake going, and get ready for DOR services. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Zach and Robert and Suzanne.
You're welcome.
We've got a couple vendors now of Department of Rehabilitation. The first one is going to be United Cerebral Palsy Supported Employment, and that's Armando Ayala. You good, Armando? All right, let's come back to Armando. We have Timothy Alvarez, and he's from ARC of San Joaquin.
Yes, hi, hello. I am, my name is Timothy Alvarez. I'm the Vocational Service Coordinator at ARC of San Joaquin. And a couple of things I wanted to talk about, and I'll be brief, is we have a lot of interconnected relationships with both VMRC and DOR. As Robert had mentioned, part of the process too is that oftentimes we'll have clients that will get referred to DOR, and then in turn, DOR will send us a referral packet, and we'll provide our own intakes in terms of helping find individuals employment. One of the reasons why we do our own intake too is we also want to try to find a job development that's best fit for our consumers. When placing the consumers, we want to be able to find them the employment, but also help them keep the employment. That's very important to me in the work that I do and the work that we do here at ARC. is not only finding them the employment, but helping them keep it long term. We do a lot of different things such as job development. A variety of those things are, we focus in on work, interest, abilities, and history, career goals and plans, potential jobs that match the interests and abilities for the individuals that we're working with. We work closely with consumers in providing services and job opportunities that work for them. It's very important that I communicate with my consumers and the consumers that we have in terms of what's going to work for them. What is it that they want to do? I communicate that to them almost every time. Not necessarily what I think is best for them, but what they think is best for themselves. It's very important to me to be able to do that. We also have individual placement that we do, job coaching we provide, educational and technical skills trainings, soft skills trainings, such as leadership skills, teamwork, communication skills, interpersonal skills, and flexibility and adaptability skills that we work on. Additional services that we provide, we have a training opportunity program. It's a supported employment training group. It is a paid training program, minimum wage, and the purpose of that program is to help individuals gain experience. A lot of the consumers that we work with don't have a lot of experience, and it's difficult for them to find the placements. So this program that we provide allows them to gain those experiences and develop those soft skills trainings to where they can get the experience. And then once they achieve that experience within a certain amount of time, typically maybe about a year, then we try to find them outside placement at their choice of employment. So if anybody has any questions, I can answer some of those really quick. If not, that was pretty much everything.
All right. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. We've got Armando now. It looks like he had some technical issues, but Armando from UCP Supported Employment.
Sorry about that, Dave. But here I am. So good morning, and thank you for allowing me to speak about my program. It's been a little over a year since COVID hit, and we're still here, thankfully providing vocational services to clients. And let's see. So we are based in Stockton. However, we provide services throughout San Joaquin County. We have people placed in Lodi, Stockton, Tracy, Lathrop, Manteca, and even Escalon. So yeah, we're still getting referrals, and that's exactly why I'm here today, to let you know that how this process works. I want to be very clear that employment is a choice. So understandably, a lot of people are hesitant or reluctant to pursue employment due to the current state of our of what's going on. Many people decided to wait COVID out, and that's understandable. We get that. Employment is up to you, so just know that. But give it some thought, and when you do decide to pursue employment, just know that we're an option for you. You're going to want to let your service coordinator know that you're interested in pursuing employment. From there, your service coordinator will get the ball rolling for you. You'll eventually end up being referred to the Department of Rehabilitation. The Department of Rehabilitation, the DOR, the Department of Rehabilitation, is the step before you come to a vendor like us. So start thinking about jobs and places you'd like to work at, because that's going to come up when you do end up being referred to DOR. That way we have some ideas about where to apply you once you do come to a vendor to us. When we receive your packet from DOR, we'll then reach out to you and enroll you into our program. It's not too lengthy of a process, but we do tend to do it obviously online lately. Once that takes place, what we call an intake, you'll then begin to work on, working on pursuing jobs that match your skills and interests. So job development, you'll be assigned a job developer. That's who you'll be meeting with initially. What is job development? How does that process work? Job development is working with our team on trying to get you a job. You let us know what kind of jobs you want us to apply you to. We apply you. We follow up with employers to try to get you an interview and let them know about the types of supports that you'll come with. You know, our continual support for your employment process. Let's see, where was I? So during that process, the job development process, under non-COVID times, we would typically offer classes that would help you, as Tim had mentioned, Tim from ARC, the individual that went prior to me, our goal as a program truly is not just to place you, but for you to have long-term success. So the employment prep classes really come into play with that because we're covering a lot of things that we've, you know, I've been the manager since 2006. And when I did become the manager, I decided that, you know, I saw a lot of things happening, a lot of trends, a lot of reasons why people were losing their jobs or even getting into the disciplinary process. So we started documenting all of that and making it a part of our training. And that really has lent itself to individuals not just finding a job, but like keeping them long-term, because that really is our goal. And so I encourage you to, like, my best advice to you is to participate once you do become enrolled into our program. What does that mean? It's pretty basic. I just encourage you to keep in contact with us, call us back, email us, respond to any kind of communication we're sending your way. People that participate truly have the best shot at finding a job and securing their employment objective of, you know, becoming employed. So, because we've had some individuals who we get, they'll participate for a little while, a couple weeks when we get them, then we just can't get a hold of them anymore. And sure enough, they're not finding success in you know, reaching their goal. So do that. Once you are placed, understand that you'll have support. You know, we continue to support you. You'll have a job coach who covers your, you know, the initial phases of your employment. We're with you quite a bit in the beginning. We then begin to gradually fade out. We want you to gain independence. That's how supported employment works. We also have a paid internship program. That's kind of something new to our menu of services. We just are about to wrap up our first paid internship program. So, you know, if that's something you might want to consider, you know, bring that up to your service coordinator and we could explore that option for you as well. So that's all I have for you today. You know, glad to say that we're still here. Hopefully next year we could all come together like we used to before COVID times. If anyone has any questions, I'd be glad to answer them. If not, I'm sure our information will be made available on VMRC's website. So let me know if you have any questions. Anyone?
Thanks, Armando. Any questions for Armando, you could put them in the chat. And for all the students out there, I just want to remind you, we're giving you a lot of information. We don't expect you to memorize all this. If there's anything that you're interested in, that you're hearing about, contact your service coordinator and they can help you to follow up and make sure you have the ability to access some of these services. All right, next up, we're going to move on to colleges. And we have Esmeralda Gomez, and she's from Delta College.
Hi, good morning. Great, how's everybody doing today? So just really quick, I'd like to share my screen and tell you a little bit about Delta College. Okay, so we're going to be having an open house Wednesday, May the 5th from 5:30 to 7:30. This is a really good chance for students, for their parents, for anybody that's going to be, you know, part of that student's life when they're coming to Delta, to come in and get to know everybody. So we're going to have all of our staff there present. We can go over any types of services, how to request the services, any questions that you might have. Our director will be there as well as the individuals that perform some of the services like getting books on tape or PDF formats or anything like that. So you guys are welcome to attend. We don't have a Zoom link yet, but it will be coming. So I can forward that to Dave to pass out to everyone once we have that. And then we're also going to be having a task program. And so the task program is Transition for Academic Success is Key. That's the acronym for it. And it's basically like a summer bridge program for students that need a little bit more of a smoother transition into college. The class is 2 weeks long, Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to, I believe, 11:45. Yeah. And they go over anything that needs to be known to the student for Delta, as well as doing a student education plan and helping them, kind of navigate the website, resources, how to use accommodations, all that kind of stuff. We've always had this in person. However, last year and this year, we're going to be doing it via Zoom or online. And it's so far it's worked. There's application on here. So again, we have these forms. You can also get it on the Delta College website. If you go to the DSPS page, this right here, the click for task application, this can send you directly to a DocuSign form so that the student or parent can just fill out everything right then and there. And I also have just the regular form. This is what you would typically fill out. So whichever one is easier for them, they could do that. And then really quick, I'll highlight some of our classes. So the adaptive learning transition to work are non-credit classes. So these are classes that you don't have to pay any tuition for them because there's no units attached to it. They're typically geared to students that have IDs or students that might be maybe not ready to enter a regular Delta College class because of the rigor, but they are interested in attending. So they're going to teach them a lot of community things, a lot of things that will help them maybe get, basic information, how to get on a bus, how to pay a mortgage, or I'm sorry, budget your finances, what a mortgage is, things like that. And this is also going to be held online as well. And for students that want to get in contact with us, right now we're all working remotely. So the best way would be you could either still call the office phone number, which is right here, but the easier way would be to visit us on chat. So on the Delta College webpage, we have a little blue box at the right-hand corner. If you just click on that and say that you're wanting to speak to someone from DSPS, they can route you to that person and we can talk about whatever it is that you need. And if the person would rather have a phone call, then if you give us your phone number, we can go ahead and just give you a call once we're done chatting. Any questions?
Thank you, Esmeralda. If anyone has questions for Esmeralda, please put them in the chat and then she can reply to you. All right. Next up, we have Taft College and we have Jessica White.
And it should be a video, correct?
Yes.
happy to introduce you to what we do here at the program. We serve students 18 and over for 2 years, teaching them independent living skills. The first year, they live on campus in dorms, and they participate in their living classroom where they learn housekeeping skills, laundry skills, everything that they would need to be able to be successful living off campus. They also attend classes every day where they learn skills like advocacy, wellness, interpersonal relationships, cooking, so they learn how to cut safely and to use a stove and an oven, finance, how to manage their budget, how to do their banking and all of that. Students move off campus the second year and they live in rental housing. They have roommates their entire time and their own rooms the entire time they're in the program for 22 months. So the second year students, the biggest changes are they cook for themselves, so they have to go to the bank and cook for themselves. They pay their own utility bills. They're learning how to budget the entire time they're in the program and practicing those skills daily.
The type of disability that I have is ADHD. The TIL program is really cool. They teach you how to live independently, and like all the classes are basically just like life skill classes. There's like a money class, and you get to learn how to do laundry, and you have a job here, which is really cool. You get paid, and it's a pretty cool experience here.
Hi, my name's Nathan, and I'm a student at the Transition Independent Living Program at Taft College. Come in my room. I have Asperger's syndrome, which is a form of autism. A couple of things I've learned is trying to keep my room as clean as possible, keeping things sanitized, and like organizing is the biggest thing right now is what I'm trying to work on.
As a life skills aide, I work directly with the sophomore students, and I teach them independent life skills, and I teach them how to meal plan and also how to cook. So today I will be assisting the students to prepare French toast, and they will be following their own recipe.
Learning to cook is important to me because I will know how to make meals for myself. A safety skill I've learned that will be helpful after I graduate is making sure that I don't wear long, dangling sleeves when I'm cooking because it will cause a fire.
My disability is that I have a weak side of, my whole right side of my body is weak, and it makes it harder for me to do certain day-to-day tasks. I like it that I like living on my own because I can learn to do certain tasks like going grocery shopping. That's a big one. I feel that I can more be myself.
I am Down syndrome. I'm used to it. I'm very comfortable living in my own house like this I'm living at right now. And what have I been learning is, learning cooking skills, budgeting money, and how to keep it neat, how to keep it clean. I'm very organized, and keep it spotless, especially in my bedroom. But my bathroom, yes, I do.
I am autistic, but I have a mild, it's the high functioning autism. We cook, we clean, we cook, we clean, we do our laundry, we clean our bathrooms, make our beds, do vacuum. This year we had to make our own food instead of being in the cafeteria. I cook I cooked one time, made like tacos. I make clam chowder sometimes because it's cold. I like to make like tea, hot chocolate. The biggest lesson I've learned from Till is to be more assertive.
What I learned from Till was a real life-changing experience. It taught me to be a more independent girl and learn real-life challenging experience. And I would not ever forget this program for the rest of my life.
We've been very successful with having our students being able to find a job and in their home community and then transition into their own place.
All right, thank you, Jessica. If you guys have any questions regarding Taft, please put them in the chat and Jessica can answer those. Up next, we have Wayfinders from Fresno State, and we have Ryan Wilson, and that's a video as well.
Hello, my name is Ryan Wilson. I'm the transition coordinator at Wayfinders at Fresno State. Wayfinders is a 2-year non-degree independent living certificate program for young adults with intellectual and/or developmental disabilities. Our main focus is on independent living skills, employment skills, and lifelong.
Doug, is that you?
Their own bedroom and bathroom, and they share the common area with 3 other Wayfinder students. We then have support staff called coaches who help our students within their apartments with such areas as living space, self-care, nutrition, budget, and self-advocacy. Vocationally, our students take a career development class. This is a 3-unit Fresno State class focusing on soft job skills like interview technique, resume development, and job application completion. Our students also participate in work experience. They work 7 hours per week and they're paid through the program. In their first semester, they will work on campus. It may not be a career of their choosing, but it's more about learning generic job skills like getting there on time, interacting with colleagues and customers, and following instruction from their supervisor. University inclusion. Our students take 6 units of Fresno State classes per semester. They are not full-time matriculated students. They register through Open University. The supports that our students are provided are in and outside of class. Coaches will attend class with a student if needed, and they will also have one-on-one tutorials each week to work on assignments and homework. Drop-in lab is also available for our students to attend, where we have coaches available to support them with completion of tasks and assignments. We also utilize on-campus resources like services for students with disabilities, where students can seek accommodations. Activities. In this area of support, we are all about promoting campus inclusion. We want our students to become bulldogs, to participate in the sporting events and what other student events are organized by the university. We also support our students in planning their own events, ideally individually, where they're learning the skills to do this so that they can do it after they leave our program. All our students are promoted to volunteer regularly. We have a service learning certificate that our students can participate in. They volunteer 20 hours per semester and complete 4 reflection papers. Once they've done this, they will receive a certificate from our community service center on the Fresno State campus. We teach our students how to get around. We teach them how to use the bus, how to use Google Maps, to really promote their independence. In the last few years, we've also been teaching our students how to use ride-sharing apps like Uber and Lyft. And then we also promote our students are working out regularly, and they have access to a fitness room at their apartments and also the Fresno State Recreational Center where they can work out and join workout sessions. Suitable candidates then, they must understand the importance of self-care, so getting enough rest, nutrition, and hygiene. They need to be self-motivated. They need to have the ability to self-regulate. We're not a behavioral program. We do not accept students with recent behaviors in their history, so we recommend they have some coping skills when they're coming into our program. And the student also needs the desire to attend college and live independently after our program. Application requirements then, identified intellectual/developmental disability between the ages of 18 and 28, have a high school diploma or certificate of completion, function without attendant care for personal needs, and be able to self-medicate. The individual must display the motivation to attend university and live independently. Thank you very much for your time. I'm glad I was able to present today. If you have any more questions, I'll be available in the Zoom link. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ryan. Again, if you have any questions, you can put those in the chat for Ryan. Next up, we have Drayle. And that's Irene, Khulud, and Marissa. And they're going to be doing a live presentation.
If we could get Marissa in the attendees into the.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. She should be right over.
Can everyone hear me? Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Marissa Montoya. I'm the Independent Living Specialist at DRIL, Disability Resource Agency for Independent Living. And I'm here with my two colleagues, Khulud Rashid and Irene Maka. So DRIL's mission is to partner with individuals with disabilities, their families, and their support teams to increase their independence, advocate for their rights, and create fully inclusive communities. Khulud, slide 3, please. Okay, DRIL services. So we have referral services, housing advocacy and referrals, individual advocacy, systems advocacy, independent living skills, benefits advising, assistive technology, transition services, voter registration, disability sensitivity awareness trainings, ADA technical assistance and evaluations, disability disaster access and resources, aging and disability resource connection, peer support groups, community organizing, and advocacy groups. If you would like more information on any of these services and you are a new consumer, you can call our main line and ask to speak to Stephen Nicky. He is our intake specialist, and he'll do a quick intake with you and then direct you to a service provider that can best assist you. Khulud?
Okay, everybody. So congratulations on graduating this year. And so I wanted to talk about the DRIL's youth program, transition program. So we pretty much provide all the services that DRIL provides for everyone else, but with more. We provide resume building, mock interviews, so that this way you could have the confidence when you go into the interview, you know what to expect and have those, just ready to go type thing. And then we also have independent living skills, because I think it was Tim from ARC, he said something about keeping the job. So we want to also provide you with skills to keep the job, whether it be scheduling for transportation, scheduling for personal life, to know how to schedule your life with your personal life, school, and work. And then we also want to give you a big one that would be to advocate for yourself, to know how to ask for time off and not have to feel like it's insecure that you're asking for time off because of your disability. And then we have another one where you could ask for accommodation if you need help or you need something so that this way you could do a better job. So that's pretty much what the youth transition program is going to be providing for you. And then we could just go ahead and pass it off to Irene. Stop my share. And thank you everybody for having us.
You guys done already?
No, sorry.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
trying to find my PowerPoint and I tried to close out of everything, and for some reason I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found it. Okay. So sorry guys, thank you for your patience. So my name is Irene, and again, congratulations all you graduates from 2021. That's super exciting. Congratulations. My role here at DRIL is a very unique program called WIPA. And so we're going to talk about that just very briefly. So first of all, if you receive a Social Security benefit, you might think that all Social Security benefits are the same, but that's not true. There are different kinds of Social Security benefits, including disability benefits. So even if you get a disability benefit from Social Security, it doesn't necessarily mean that your benefit is going to be the same as your friend's benefit. So what does this mean? There's all these amazing work opportunities, which I strongly encourage you guys to pursue. But if you work, you might be wondering what happens when you have a Social Security disability benefit. And that's going to depend entirely on the type of Social Security disability benefit that you receive. So for SSI benefits, you're going to experience probably a decrease in your SSI amount, but that doesn't mean that your overall income is going to go down. And all of the supported living and independent living specialists that you've heard today can help you with the budgeting aspect, and so can the program that I work with. If you receive what's called a Title II benefit, which is a few different versions, there's like 3 different disability specific Title II benefits. They have different time periods, and in those different time periods, there's different sets of work rules specifically. So there's about 4 different ways that somebody with a disability can receive Social Security benefits, and it can get really confusing really fast. So we strongly encourage you to talk to somebody who understands what the rules are so they can apply to you. So who do you talk to? That would be me and my coworkers across the nation who can assist you with understanding that program. WIPA stands for the Work Incentives Planning and Assistance Program specifically. It is a Social Security-based program that is housed in individual agencies across the nation. So here in this area, we are housed in DRAIL, Disability Resources Agency for Independent Living. So you can get a hold of us by calling the WIPA National Ticket to Work helpline, and the number is listed there. I really encourage you to call them first because they're going to be able to answer simple, easy questions and determine whether or not you need intensive services, because not everybody's going to need intensive services. But if you do, they'll get you connected to us. If you're like, no, I absolutely want to talk to somebody right now, you can give us a call, and that is our number listed there. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you. All right, next up we have a brand new program, and this is called the SEED program through UC Davis, and we have a video introducing that program.
We talk about the importance of inclusion for people with intellectual disabilities, and then somehow we've forgotten about when they graduate, when they leave high school. And for me, it's really kind of a civil rights issue, that they really need to have the same options as everyone else and the same opportunities to be successful and to make choices about their lives. And right now, post-secondary education is really not even a choice for most people. So this is going to be a 4-year inclusive residential program for people with intellectual disabilities, so they can be college students at UC Davis. They will take classes alongside other UC Davis students. They will go to extracurricular activities. They will have job placements and internships, and basically they'll have a really rich college experience that will set them on what will be a really different trajectory for the rest of their lives, we think.
As I mentioned, that's a brand new program. They are currently starting on a grant, and they're looking for 12 students throughout California for this year. Aaron, if you could post the interested link in the chat, or anybody can call their service coordinator as well if they're interested, but they're looking for very motivated folks. So if that is you, please look into that. All right, next up we have day programs. And day programs are available for anybody that's exited the public school system. So a lot of you may be considering a day program after you complete school. And the first program is Jay Balelos. We have Florence, and that's a video. Florence and Jay Balalos. The next day program presentation is Person-Centered Services, and we have Janine Guzman and Justin Harris, and that's a video as well.
You guys didn't get that sound, did you?
No audio, no.
Give me 1 second. Is Janine here?
Yeah, Janine is here if you want to pull her over.
Can I pull her over? Yeah, for some reason, I'm not getting the audio. Maybe she can talk us through it. Janine, we're not getting the audio for some reason. Again, do you want to talk through?
Sure,
Okay.
I could talk through it if you. Man, I said some beautiful things in this video.
You'll say beautiful things again.
And congratulations to all the graduates, and PCS would be, Person-Centered Services would be honored to have you attend. Person-Centered Services is a program that offers many items, including social, Special Olympics, it's arts, but what the video is more touching on is our work program. We have an extensive work program that you work and you get paid, and I'm going on and on in the video about how we get contracts and lawn services, janitorial, and we train the students. It's a teachable program. We teach how to create resumes, and then hopefully in time, independently, you could go out and get other jobs. But you can work. It's an hands-on training program. So you work and get paid to work, and also are being doing some training. I'm not sure what Justin, this is Justin that's speaking right now, and he's there. We're at the Civic Auditorium. They're putting up a parachute. We do lawn services. We have Lodi, City of Lodi. We do the groundskeeping at Cherokee Memorial. There's many items that we do, but we're a training program. Person-Centered Services also has art and sewing and anime and meditation, yoga. Most of the video is about vocational. So if you do want to go to work, we can put you to work while you train. And that's what that Jacob is talking about. He's one of our teachers. And some of the students you're seeing working, and it's just, we're a welcoming environment, and we're hoping to help you. So I'll let you just watch. We do lawn services, and we have a coffee bar and numerous items, you know. So there I'm saying, well, if you're interested, let your SC know or your family members know, and we'll get you some work, and we'll welcome you with that. And then the last thing we say is stay safe. Again, congratulations to the graduates, and thank you for letting us have the opportunity to share our program with you. God bless.
Thanks, Janine. Sorry about the technical issue there.
Hey, I'll go by the seat of my pants. I'm good. God bless.
You did great.
Thank you all.
All right, up next, we have another day program. It's Jubilee, and we have Rosie Patterson, and there's a video. Are we okay, Doug?
Yes, I'm not sure what happened with it.
At Jubilee Adult Day program, our services include self-advocacy, communication and social skills, community-based employment programs, community collaboration, vocational training, train and place, individual placement, and job exploration. Our contact information is at the end of the slide, and thank you for watching.
Thank you, Rosie. If anybody has any questions regarding Jubilee, you can put those in the chat room. All right, up next we have Futures Explored, and it's Brandy Revito. And that's a video as well.
Hello, my name is Brandy Revito.
And I'm Jay Reed. We are the production coordinators at Futures Explored Film and Media in Stockton.
When you first walk in, you are greeted with a large open lobby space, perfect for mingling with others before class starts. We have a daily self-sign-in sheet for our students. Just like you would at work, you would arrive a few minutes early, clock in, and put your belongings away. We have 2 kitchens, both have 2 bathrooms. This is the main one that we use. Students can put their items in the fridge. All other kitchen items are available for use. Just remember, if you use it, you're responsible for cleaning it and returning it from where you found it. We have 3 classrooms. This is our big room. We start our mornings off here together. After we run through the schedule, students will head over to their next class. On Fridays, we watch a movie together and discuss it afterwards. Our computer lab features 2 Macs and 1 PC computer. Students can edit their short films, design their own movie posters, and apply for film jobs. Instructors are here to help along the way. All the creativity comes from the art room. One day you could be learning about color theory, and the next you could be drawing storyboards for your new claymation project. The bulletin board features job opportunities, the class schedule, and the student chore list. Student cubbies are located at the end of the hall for all personal belongings. Our staff office space is an area for them to prep for classes, plan community outings, and sometimes doubles as a film set. Our 2 studio spaces are located around the building. Our students must work as a team to write a script, assign crew roles to each other, and create a shooting schedule. On top of that, they gotta film the entire project. Our students have been building their portfolios one project at a time. Together, they have created a daytime talk show, cooking videos, a thrilling short film, and a handful of stop motions. With all of their hard work and dedication came some great rewards. We held an open house and a film premiere for our students. Our guests got to tour the workshop and see their projects on the big screen. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, we've had to make some changes. The biggest one was switching to distance learning. Our staff responded quickly by creating a website for the entire Futures Explored company, classes starting at 10 a.m., running all the way till 4 p.m., each one running about an hour long. We have been fortunate enough to loan out laptops and hotspots for our students who were not able to attend. We have been able to offer one-on-one support for those that need extra help with the transition. Even though we are on Zoom, our students have been pretty busy, creating short films from home, teaming up with each other virtually, entering into film festivals, like the SAC Comedy Festival and the Easter Seals Disability Challenge. Thanks to the vaccine, there is finally a possibility for our workshop to reopen. We have spent the last year preparing a plan and training our staff on all COVID safety measures. Now, if someone popped into your mind while watching this video, we encourage you to refer that person to our workshop. We would love to share our passion for visual storytelling with other creatives. Please email referrals@futures-explored.org.
Thank you, Brandy. Just a quick reminder, we are doing the raffle for the tablet. We won't announce that today, but if you can email me, teachers, the names of the students that watched the presentation today, they would be entered into the drawing. Okay, up next we have Family Resource Network, and that's Nikki Moss and Lisa Cully. You're muted, Nikki. There we go.
Okay, sorry about that, Dave. Didn't mean to cut you off there.
It's okay.
So I'm Nikki with Family Resource Network, and we are here to help families meet the challenge of raising children and young adults like yourselves with special needs. And first of all, we just want to take a moment and say congrats to the class of 2021. Who knew we would still be here a year later, but we have been so strong and so resilient, and we learned so many new skills like Zoom. Last year, we were just barely hearing about this, and now a lot of us are on it every day, and it's how we communicate with our day programs, our doctors, our service coordinators, and sometimes even just our friends. So thank you. We have a very small staff here. We have our executive director, Lisa. I'm the program coordinator, and then we also have an outreach assistant named Blanca, and she does speak Spanish. So if you guys ever need anything, please reach out to us, and I'll share our information at the end of the presentation here. I'll have our numbers and our contact information for you. And then I think the most important thing here is we are all parents of kiddos with special needs or young adults with special needs. So we've walked a lot of the journeys that your parents have walked. So we would love to just be able to share our stories with your parents, as well as, you know, anyone that's interested. Our mission statement is we want to make a positive difference in the lives of children and youth with special needs and disabilities by empowering the parents and caregivers. We want your parents and caregivers to be great advocates for you as well as them, and stand up for the services that they want and they know that you need to let you just thrive in your environment. We want to provide practical information to them and emotional support. And we want to appreciate the role as parents. We know they're the most important person and they know you better than anyone else. And then we also want to work with the parents and the professionals in our community, and we all want to learn together. We were created in 1991. We serve the same counties as Valley Mountain Regional Center. So that's Amador, Calaveras, San Joaquin, Stanislaus, and Tuolumne. And we're actually located in San Joaquin County. We serve families that have children birth to 22. Any type of need or disability, you do not have to be formally assessed or diagnosed with a disability. If a parent thinks they have a kiddo that has something going on, please leave us a call. We can definitely help you. There's no cost for any of our services here at FRN, and we never ask any questions about your immigration status. Different services we do are some information and referrals. We can definitely refer to Regional Center and other community services. We do follow up with our families. So if we talk with you and we give you lots of information, we're really great about following up later just to make sure you were able to connect with the other companies that we gave you information about. And then we also want to do outreach that facilitates referrals. So we just want to make sure we are utilizing all of our resources here in our community and we get you in contact with them as well. Really quick, I know you guys are older than this, but we get a lot of our referrals through Regional Center. Again, families birth to 22, and anyone can refer that family to us. It can be a friend, it can be a service coordinator. As long as the parent has your information, we'll be happy to contact them. Some of our partners, we partner with the local school districts, especially the special ed programs. We partner with Valley Mountain Regional Center. We are not employed by Regional Center, but we do work closely with them. And we work a lot with First Five, State Council on Developmental Disabilities, and you heard from them earlier. And then other organizations like UCP, Office of Clients' Rights, Advocates. We do a lot of work with all of these groups here. We do a lot of parent-to-parent support groups. Like I said, we're all moms of kiddos with special needs. So that one-on-one parent support is just huge for some of our families. We work with a lot of our local parent groups here in our area. And if your kiddo has a disability that is kind of outside, you know, maybe there's a smaller percentage of them, we can hook the family with some state or some national parent matching groups. And again, your confidentiality is priority to us. We never share your name or anything about that with anyone else we're talking with. Support, we have a great program called Sib Shop. It's for kiddos of, actually siblings of sisters and brothers that have disabilities. It's ages 7 to 14. We kind of describe it as a big birthday party. We're going to play games, have fun. We usually eat together when we can meet in person, but we have been doing that virtually. So if you have any sibs 7 to 14 and they could use some support, we would love to help out with them. We have Spanish language support. We assist with local support groups. We have a staff member that's on an autism group. So there's just different ways we can get you connected to those groups. And we have lots of information on just all kinds of different disabilities, Down syndrome, autism, inclusion, childcare. We can help get you those information out to you via email, or we can mail it out to you, whatever is most convenient for your family. We have a book lending library. As you can see behind me, we have over 2,000 books and videos and DVDs on just about any topic you can think about. So if you would just want to, read up on a little something, give us a call and we can let you borrow those resources, and we can mail them out to your home, or you can stop by the office and pick them up. We offer a variety of workshops and different trainings for parents and professionals. Sometimes we do them just for parents, sometimes just for professionals, and sometimes we'll do them together. And some of our different workshops are special education rights, so the IEP process, parenting a special needs child, financial and estate planning. We have one coming up in May, the birds and the bees and your special needs. Kiddos, so we'd love for you to attend those. We can give you more information later. We have a lot of different events that we do throughout the year. We have a holiday open house and a mother's retreat, which were unfortunately affected by COVID this year, but we were able to just do a drive-through event, and we participate in a lot of different health fairs and just different gatherings that we can. We do a lot of family and professional collaboration where we sit on a lot of committees, as small staff as we are, Autism Connection, CACs with the different counties captain, and then we assist with some of the other big, larger trainings that you guys have been to, Choices, which is coming up soon, and the Autism Forum. And then just last, we have a really special project. We've teamed up with Valley Mountain Regional Center. They received a grant. It's a CARES Act funding grant, and they provided some money. So we have this new project called Project Data. It's digital and technology assistance. And our goals of this program is to assist consumers to explore the most appropriate internet options in their area and to obtain and purchase internet access for them. And we are here to manage a device lending library to help consumers have an appropriate device so they can attend their medical appointments, their services, their day programs, or any other daily activities that they would like to join. Eligibility, you cannot have internet access. You need to have an inappropriate device, must be a consumer of VMRC, and that's with an IPP or an IFSP, and you need to meet the income eligibility. So eligibility, no internet connection or access. We'll provide you with 6 months of internet service. If you do not have internet in the home, we can help you get that set up. Eligibility, an inappropriate device or no device. We do not consider a phone to be an appropriate device. So if you're trying to do day program on your phone, we have a much better option for you. We can loan out a tablet to you, and we'll loan that out to you for 6 months. And then at the end of 6 months, if you're still using it, we can renew that. Eligibility must be active consumer of VMRC, an IPP or an IFSP, and we will verify that with your service coordinator at VMRC. Eligibility for Comcast Essentials, there is eligibility. You have to be within 400% of the income eligibility. So you can take a look at that, but we can definitely help you work through that. To apply, there has been a flyer in the VMRC Health Advisory for the last couple months. And you can give us a call and we can help you fill out that application, or your service provider or service coordinator can fill out that information for you as well. And then here's a copy of the application. So the link is right in the middle of the flyer. You just click on that either in Spanish or English, and it just asks you for a few questions. And then once we get those questions answered, one of us here in the office will contact you and we'll have a few additional questions for you. And then at that time, we can determine what is the most appropriate plan and need of you or your family. The consumer plan will be developed and the internet will be purchased. Plans again are written for 6 months and extended if necessary. And we've had some delays at the beginning of this project, but we spent all day out yesterday making deliveries, so we're up and going. Here's our contact information. So if there's any questions you have or anything like that, please feel free to give us a call at the office or email us. We are closed to in-person visits right now, but as the county opens up, maybe if you know you had a need and we needed to speak with you, we could arrange that. And then I will stick around afterwards and I'll put my information in the chat. So if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And again, thank you, and thanks for having us here today. We've really appreciated your time.
Thanks, Nikki.
You're welcome.
Up next, we have another day program, and that is Valley Caps, and it's Jessica McGrew, and that's a video presentation. Hi, Jessica.
Hello, my name is Jessica McGrew. I am the Assistant Program Director at Valley Caps Plus.
And my name is Dominique Walker, Assistant Program Director at Valley Caps ABLE Program.
I'd like to tell you all about our alternative services here at Valley Caps. We give tablets to the consumers so they can join us on Zoom. We have Zoom trainings daily. We call our consumers weekly and drop off self-guided packets monthly. In our self-guided packets, we have a packet that has COVID-19 trainings, hygiene, Flash, independent living, math and money, and a whole bunch of fun activities, and much more. Boy, do we love to celebrate. And we have. We've had a holiday Zoom party and a drive-through lunch. Now I would like to go over our traditional services. Valley Caps, we love to volunteer and help our community. We have community integration by volunteering. We have a cheer group, bowling, shopping, going to games, and much more. We offer vocational training, and the consumers can earn money by doing clerical or janitorial wages. In our areas, we have trainings that go on. They can be vocational trainings, meal planning, math and money, independent living, and more. Valley Caps Plus is part of the Kiwanis family as the Action Club. Our main goal is to help out our community. We can't forget to have fun. We have an annual prom where all the consumers get to dress up and have pictures done and have a really nice lunch. We also love having our annual talent show and invite all of our family and friends to watch. Valley Caps Plus is located on 1180 North Union Road in Manteca. Valley Caps ABLE is located on 178 South Austin Road in Manteca. Please contact Jessica McGrew for Plus or Dominique Walker for ABLE to set up a tour, or if you have any questions. Thank you for your time.
Right, thank you. Up next, we have The Village, another day program, and that's with Kathy Piazza. Is she in?
I haven't seen her, Dave. Could she be under another name?
Let's do the Central Valley Training Center video, and then we'll see if she's in there.
All right.
So the next day program will be Central Valley Training Center.
Give me a sec. Dave, who was the author of that video?
I'm sorry, Vanessa Huerta. All right, thank you to Central Valley Training Center. We have one more video, but first I'd like to just do a few reminders. This presentation will be available on YouTube, so if you want to go back and take a look at it to get a little slower listen, I can send that out to the teachers via the Sell It email so that you'll have the opportunity to go back and look at that. The dance is May 7th. That's sponsored by SAC 6, and that's 11 to 12. And that's for all the students to celebrate the graduates for this year. And there's the video. And then last reminder about the raffle. If you can send me the names of the students that are watching the video today, they'll be entered in the raffle, and we're raffling off a tablet. And then our last video is a congratulations video from the transition team. I want to thank all the presenters today, all the students that are watching. Got lots of good programs out there. Stop. Okay, you're back to me. Lots of good programs. It's just a matter of finding out the right one for you. Please contact your service coordinator if you'd like to explore what your options are. And thank you all for attending.
Congratulations to all the 2021 graduates. Well done. Salute.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Felicidades.
Well, it's finally here, the day that you worked so hard for. You've studied when you could have been playing, you've persisted, and you haven't given up. And it's finally here, your graduation.
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2021. You made it. Continue to follow your dreams.
Congratulations, bravo, and keep moving forward with your aspirations.
Bravo! Congratulations! Great job! Congratulations!
All right, again, thank you to all the presenters. We really appreciate it. And thanks to all the students. We hope we gave you some good information today. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.